Hello, I'm Paul.
And I'm Scott.
And welcome to DC
I'm Proud.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cackles and Capes season. We're back again for the Killing Joke this time.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of a break.
A little bit of a break. We're back with a vengeance. We are back.
Work's been a bitch.
Yeah, it has been. So this is the Cackles and Capes season. So far we've covered Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, The Dark Knight from 2008, Joker Folie à Deux 2024, Batman Under the Red Hood from 2010. And today we are doing Batman The Killing Joke from 2016, directed by Sam Liu, and it's got a plot description of: as Batman hunts for the escaped Joker, the clown prince of crime attacks the Gordon family to prove a diabolical point, mirroring his own fall into madness. It stars Kevin Conroy as Bruce Wayne, Mark Hamill as the Joker, Tara Strong as Barbara Gordon, and Ray Wise as Commissioner Gordon. Scott, you got any facts about this?
I do have a few. No one calls the Joker by name in this story. His name is only seen on posters, but Joker is not spoken by any character.
Oh, really?
Which I don't know if that's true.
That's interesting. I wouldn't be able to tell you. It must be true if it's a fact.
I feel like they just call him and remember that time he and yeah, so...
Interesting.
The Upside Down room Joker fights Batman in near the end of the film is the same room the comedian had his first conversation with his wife. This is made as a metaphor, meaning that the Joker's entire world has been turned upside down.
Oh, very good. Nice.
The first Batman movie to carry an R rating in the US.
Lovely.
Followed by...
What, animated?
No.
Joker?
No. Followed by Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice.
Oh, right.
Extended edition.
Right, yeah.
And when speaking with Gordon, the Joker uses the line, "There is no sanity clause," mirroring a joke delivered by Chico Marx in A Night at the Opera from 1935.
Well, look at that. Yeah. Wonderful stuff. Great little facts there.
Yeah.
Well done.
Little cute.
So, give me a bit of history. What have we got for this film?
Film, nothing. But I've read the graphic novel countless times.
Lovely stuff.
I read it again before I watched the film. So
Good stuff. So I'm the same. Read the graphic novel, and I've watched this a handful of times as well, this film. So, but the film's a bit different, right?
Yes.
In terms of the Barbara Gordon first half of the story,
yes,
it's very much different from the... It's almost like a separate story, and then we get on to the Killing Joke graphic novel.
Yeah, and it's like they can't... I think they're trying to fabricate Barbara into being something more.
Okay. As in something more to Batman.
To Batman and to the story of Bat in general. Okay. But they obviously wouldn't just make a whole film just about Barbara Gordon, really. Yeah. And how she becomes something else.
The first thing we're introduced with the Barbara Gordon narration and saying how, like, it's not what it used to be, you know, like the Capes and Cows used to be exciting. Yeah. But it's gone with the audience, man. It's gone darker, and that's what people want to see.
This is very dark. This is so
very
dark.
bloody dark.
This sometimes there are scenes that finish that you're like, oh shit, what happens after that? Like it leaves you on the edge. Like you don't actually know what happens to that character after certain things. But I'll talk about that when the thing that actually appears.
She looks great in this film.
She does.
I prefer the purple suit in my opinion. I mean, so sad we're never actually going to see that purple suit come to life in the Batgirl film.
It is really sad. Every time I see a version of Batgirl anywhere, it just pisses me off. We never got that film. Still, it really does.
Yeah, but do you know what I like? It's not sexualising this. It is just do you think it's sexualised?
No, it's not sexualised, but I'll get to it. Oh God. No, it's just...
Why are you holding stuff back?
I don't know. It's how easily she takes it off.
Okay.
I was like, is it rubber? It's like, but
it's a two-piece.
It's a two-piece, but her suit is basically from the Keaton area, like, you know, with the gold and black and stuff like that. So, yeah. I don't. It's not horrible, but I do prefer purple.
Yeah, I think it fits well with
what's going on here.
The story they're telling as well. I think the purple suit makes her feel younger. So maybe it would feel a bit awkward when it gets to like the romance with Batman. Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you want to... Would they put a purple Barbara in the same film as a Joker?
Yeah, true. Yeah. Clashing.
Because you think of purple, you think
Too
of
much
Joker.
purple.
You don't think of... Yeah, too much purple.
Too much purple. So we might as well introduce this character. This one's not in the Killing Joke graphic novel, but we have Paris, the antagonist of the first half of this film.
What is this?
I love Paris.
Do you really?
You don't like him?
I don't mind.
I think he's so creepy.
I mean, creepy, yeah, but he's not my favourite.
But he feels like a strong character. Like you feel his creepiness and manipulation
and his drive.
He's not
he's
not just a throwaway character. It feels like there's something.
There's
there.
more to him.
Yeah, which I enjoy, and he's really manipulating Barbara. And
he knows what he wants to do.
Playing the button and pushing the buttons. Yeah.
It's basically Barbara's version of Joker.
Yeah, which is the whole thing. Batman's trying to. He knows he's seen this happen. It happened to him.
Yeah.
This person is getting too close. And you need to withdraw and not be drawn into this madness.
The whole point of Batman Batgirl is no killing and stuff like that. And when you've got someone that's this could be her person to drive her to do that. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
He knows that.
Yeah. He's been there. He's done it.
He's been there. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I just think he's great. Like blowing the kiss in that lorry, and I just enjoy him. I know we're waiting for the whole. Killing Joke story to play out, but I think is a good way to transition into that with this guy.
Yeah,
it's setting you up.
It's getting you excited and getting you ready for.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's like this is the flip of that coin before it turns into what the Killing Joke. If you follow that path, then you're going to go in deep into this rabbit hole and
never come out.
The madness of what the Joker does at the end, kind of thing. That's what I enjoy. So as we said, Batman doesn't want her to get close. He very much says, I'm going to need some alone time with this guy, and totally tries to separate her from getting too deep.
Take her off the case, really, doesn't he? Yeah.
Getting too deep into what he has. He can't get out of it now. It's too late. So he's almost trying to save her, And do you enjoy Barbara's sassy friend?
I knew you were going to ask that question. Hey, I love seeing a gay character on screen. And everyone's got that fucking gay best friend, haven't they? That's sassy as hell and just... I was like...
You're that gay best friend for me.
I know. I was like, but I'm not that sassy. Sometimes.
Says it with so much sense.
But, I mean... Didn't hate it. So.
Yeah, I mean he's a bit of a throwaway character. Really.
Yeah,
he's just there.
It's just a friend, isn't it?
He's just there to make that little scene entertaining, talking about the yoga teacher. Getting
exactly that.
She's more into the yoga than the actual yoga teacher. But turns out maybe she's a little bit more into the yoga teacher. Comes with the territory a little bit, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, when you're so close to someone. They say the gay scene is complicated.
That's what I put in my notes as well. It's so funny. Oh, it's great. You straight people, your lives, my God.
So anyway, Barbara gets wrapped up with his Paris. She sees him on a CCTV camera. Mm-hmm. He's robbing a bank that Francesco, his uncle, owns.
Yes.
And he's basically doesn't like the way his uncle going about things and trying to just sass him. Talking of sass.
Trying to get another one up on him, isn't he? So.
Yeah. Yeah, we get a good little action scene with Batgirl fighting all the goons inside the bank, and then she gets dosed.
She does.
She gets drugged.
She does.
Something very bad could have happened if she didn't run into the bank vault.
Well, yeah. Surprised it didn't.
And then Batman shows up and just brings coffee.
I thought you might need this. Fine.
I love that. Batman bringing coffee. Would never have seen that on my bingo card.
You would never have seen that on a live action either, I don't think.
But this is where it gets deeper and deeper. Do not go near him without me, Batman's saying. He hasn't had to deal with crazy for a while. Because Joker's locked up, he thinks.
Well, is he?
He thinks.
Is he?
Yeah. But it's like Taylor's oldest time. Batman never likes them to get too close. In a kind of familial sense, and also too close to the world that Batman's in, this really dark and horrific world. He doesn't like them to get wrapped up in it, but
that's because he knows there's no way out of it after that.
Yeah.
Like, he's like this for a reason now, and he doesn't want anyone else to go through this.
Yeah.
That's why he keeps them at arm's length.
Exactly. Yeah. As he says in this, like, once you look into the abyss, it's like there's no coming back from it, and he doesn't want that for Barbara.
No.
He sees better things. She's this innocent, happy. Yeah. She does. I mean, we can talk about that. It's coming. So, or Batman is.
Why is she not?
It's harder.
Girls do that, right?
Maybe she didn't. It doesn't happen every time, guys.
Wow. God, men are so fickle.
We see Paris. He's on a boat.
On a boat.
And he has these prostitutes wearing bat masks. Like, oh, this guy's fucking creep. Absolute creep.
He knows what he likes.
Yeah,
so.
he knows what he likes. But Francesco's not happy.
No.
He comes and shoots up his nephew's boat. Luckily, he escapes.
Rob his bank.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he deserved it.
So, tit for tat.
Yeah, he deserved it. But you can see there is this clear obsession. He's becoming obsessed with Barbara, with Batgirl. And it's just mirroring this obsession that the Joker has with Batman and the Batman has with Joker.
Yeah.
They both are obsessed with each other. Yeah. Of trying to cure each other's
issues?
Disposition. Yeah.
Just them trying to stop them from getting deeper into the person that they are. And the reason they're getting deeper is because they're still against each other.
Yeah.
And it'll never stop. It will never stop.
Exactly. Endless circle. So Paris starts taunting Barbara through the police. It's an easiest way to get the message to her. And Batman knows, he's like, do not get lured into this game. I will do it. You stay back. But obviously Barb's going to do what she's going to do.
Of course she does.
And she follows the lead because he basically says, let's meet the place where we first met. And she knows it's not going to be as obvious as it sounds. Because Batman goes one way, she goes the other. So she basically gets set up.
She's an idiot.
She goes into Francesco's office, I think it is, and his dead body's there.
Yeah.
And all the goons come to try and kill her. It's quite brutal.
It's really brutal.
Yeah. But she kicks ass to get out, man.
She does.
It's great. And Batman comes and helps, though. Saves the day, cool as fuck as always.
Yeah. Punching whatever comes in front of him.
Exactly. And this is the big altercation now.
Yes.
He's basically saying, we're not equals. You're nothing like me. This is the big argument that leads to maybe there's something that's not an argument. They end up kissing.
I mean, I wouldn't say they end up kissing. I think she kissed him.
They're rumbling and tumbling. She ends up on top of him, and she forces a kiss. Batman touches her bum.
That's very true.
He touches the bum.
And then she takes this top off that apparently is really easy to take, which clearly is not like bulletproof or anything like that because it's easily taken off.
I mean, her suit never looked bulletproof.
No. She got a bra on though.
Yeah, she has.
And then I love the fact that it's hands up and there's just this random gargoyle watching just from like the building. It's like, yeah, it's very symbolism at his moment. So, yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
This is the thing, yeah. It's like
he's with her all the time.
Yes, it might be like fucking soap opera kind of drama. But when you're that close to someone at all times, I think people have a problem with it because you see him as the father figure. Yeah,
I know they see her as a girl because Batgirl.
Yeah. You see her as quite young.
I mean, it's the thing that I think there should be an animated film or a film where Batman gets on with Robin. So
you never know.
Because the sexual tension in some of them are really, really, really strong.
I can tell you, there's a film coming up, right? That has a very sexual scene in it. Not between Batman and Robin.
Oh, well, I've lost interest already.
But one that you'll be like, oh shit, this is very...
Okay.
I'll tell you that when it comes to it. I don't want to ruin anything.
All right, okay.
I want it to be a surprise.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
But yeah, it's like, these things happen.
And people are drawn, and I suppose if they're in that kind of situation, it happens all the time. Like,
they're both single.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it reminds me of when Buffy and Spike are fighting.
I knew Buffy was coming.
And they just kiss and the building's crumbling around them. They're pushing each other around because they're still fighting. But it's like, it's that passion. It's that like, So I get it.
Yeah.
You done fighting? You want to get a bit of...
Exactly.
Don't know what
I
that
don't
was.
mind. Doesn't bother me. A bit. Whatever that was.
Gross. That's probably why I don't get any, because I don't fight.
Anyway, she loved it. It was fantastic.
She loved it.
She said it was fantastic. But he's clearly avoiding her now.
Yeah. I mean, I could see her getting a bit clingy.
Yeah. But a little bit awkward.
I love you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. She throws someone's boyfriend into a bush.
Yes? What was that?
Because he was having a fight saying, I think it was something to do with, what was it?
I can't remember.
He was saying, "Oh, I need space." That's what he was saying. And she's like, "Here, space. Here's your space."
Get in a bush.
But yeah, Batman, he's trying to keep his distance. It's as we said, he doesn't like to get too close, and he let himself get too close.
That's as close as you can get.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah, closer than close. But Batman, he is on a little mission, and where a rocket launch gets shot at him, he gets a stake in the side, and it's basically all set up by Paris, right? Mm-hmm. Just to get Batgirl there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Batgirl basically looks into the abyss in this because she beats Paris to a pulp.
So pulp. She gets very, very close to... Does she kill him?
No, she doesn't.
She gets very fucking close.
Yeah, very close. And this is what Batman wanted to avoid, you know. He didn't want her...
It's all that rage. And it's all that... I suppose it's all not
It's
just the rage.
energy.
It's not just the rage against him. It's the rage against what Batman's doing to her and like what they've just done. And I think it's just... that's how she's taking it out.
Yeah. So I think it's a natural conclusion that she decides I shouldn't do
this.
Yeah, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Because she is taking it too far now with the violence. She has this pent up sexual tension with Batman. She knows it's not a healthy relationship.
No.
And she just has to leave it behind. It's not working for her anymore. Which sets us up to where we need to be.
Which is?
For the Killing Joke. The actual storyline for the Killing Joke. And where we start, creepy as fuck. The room full of Joker victims. So good.
Honestly.
So creepy.
So creepy.
Full of Jokers, and it's like a stand-up comedy show with all Joker victims.
Yep.
And it's happened 3 years ago in the past, apparently.
Something like that.
And it's been sitting there for 3 years.
Yep.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Just looks so good, though.
It does.
So
it's creepy as hell.
Yeah, so creepy. So it leads Batman on to thinking, okay, this must be something to the Joker, clearly.
I wonder why.
Yeah, you just have to look at it.
I wonder why.
So it leads him to Arkham. And I love this talk between them both. And he doesn't...
I just love the shadowing.
Yes,
and
the shadowing, yeah. Him playing with the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I obviously I know it's not him, but it's just like the outline of like the dark around his eyes and then just his mouth. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Who the fuck is this creep?
And I love he just having this conversation with him about like how this is going to end, who will end who, you know, our relationship's fatal. Yeah. And it just shows you how obsessed Batman is. It's not one way.
No, it's not.
There's
he's
connection between the both of them.
obsessed.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, it's going to end in death. There's no other way because either of them will never stop. Wonderful. But it's not him.
It's not.
It's another inmate.
It's
who's
a decoy.
Been manipulated into pretending to be the Joker.
Do we know how long he's been there?
I don't know. But anyway, Joker's escaped. He's bought a theme park.
He could have escaped ages ago and no one's noticed. Arkham, they need better staff. Come on.
Yeah, they do. He probably paid them off.
True.
They're all corrupt in there, aren't they?
Very true.
So, beautiful voiced Joker, of course, Mark Hamill. And
some of his best work, I think.
Yeah.
This one.
Bloody Mark Hamill and fucking Kevin Conroy. It's like the perfect duo.
Yeah.
To ever be on opposing sides of each other.
Yeah.
And he looks great. I love the purple rimmed hat. The massive hat is so good.
Looks incredible.
So bloody good.
And
he looks different from the animated series, like a different look.
Yeah.
But just as striking and amazing.
You're right. Because I like the animated version the other version as well. So nothing's ever going to be as
iconic as animated series. The look is the ultimate version.
Of course.
But this is just still
next level.
Yeah. Pretty stunning Joker.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. So I think we should just tackle this next bit all in one go.
Okay.
Right. The Joker origin.
Right.
Obviously, you've read the graphic novel. Do you think they portray it well in this? Do you enjoy it?
One of the best, I think.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's just... I just love this as... If we were going to have an origin for the Joker, this is just it. I just love it.
Yeah.
It just works so well. And the fact that, you know, he's come from this struggling background where he's just a struggling stand-up comedian. He had a wife with a baby on the way.
Yeah.
And just put into this Red Hood. We've tackled the Red Hood, but the whole Red Hood scenario, it's just wonderful.
Yeah. And it's nice to see him as a person,
yeah,
in a way.
Yeah.
Caring about someone else. Like, seeing him cry on his knees in front of his wife, saying how horrible he is as a person because he can't provide and stuff like that. It's just,
It's like it would be so easy to turn him into a really horrible, like, partner to her. Like, that would be
that's not why they show.
No.
Because he gets the way he does because he has nothing left.
Yeah. And clearly those chemicals do something to his brain as well. Sure.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he was in them for a while, so. But also, like, he's just desperate for money. That's all it is. And it's not a desperation because he's obsessed with money.
It's for his family.
It's for his family.
Yeah, yeah. But I love that they both have the same origin, almost, right? Their loved ones have died and they both wear masks, right, that create them into this other person.
They've just gone in opposite directions.
Yeah, exactly.
Because one had money and one did not.
Yes. There you go. Yes.
See, what would happen if the Joker had money? Fucking hell, Christ.
Could imagine.
I mean, brought a fun fair, so it's got some money somewhere.
Yeah. Blood money.
Blood money.
But we get to this scene right at the end. Obviously, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm sure everyone knows, he falls in with these criminals called the Red Hood Gang, and they manipulate people to wear this red hood, which is basically they're a patsy to take the fall for whatever's going
happening.
on. Yeah. And so Joker wears this
You
red
can
hood.
see his innocence and the way he scours away from bullets being shot and stuff like that. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be in this kind of world.
He gets forced into it again, doesn't he? Because he didn't want to do it when he realised his wife died. Yeah.
Passed away. What is wrong with me? Quietly in the night.
But we get this wonderful ending where he's confronted by the Batman. Batman doesn't do anything. He just stumbles, like the Joker stumbles.
He actually stumbles on the cape.
Yeah.
And falls into the vat himself.
Yeah. And you get this iconic when he comes out of the sewer and just the holding of the hair, and it's just, you can see he's just.
But it's just him on his knees, and like I feel like he starts to cry, and then it just turns into this sinister kind of like laugh. And does he see his reflection in the water? I can't remember, but you're right. And then he grabs his hair, and he's just, the camera's like focusing on his face, and it's going in and in and in, and it's just
it's such an iconic shot.
So good,
bloody love it.
Because Mark Hamill said he wouldn't do another. His voice was hurting so much from doing this. That he would only do another animated Joker if it was The Killing Joke.
Oh, amazing. Well,
you couldn't have this with anyone else. I mean, I know we've gone through the other voice actors, but this particular voice needed to be Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
It couldn't be anyone else.
Absolutely.
And he nails it 100%. Insane.
Absolutely. So here we go. This is the moment. Joker just knocks on the door of Barbara. I love that he just knocks on the door.
She's ain't half mothering her dad, I tell you.
I know.
Oh, look, you got glue on your pants.
Yeah.
You're not going to sleep with him as well, are you? Jesus Christ.
And you have him, Joker, at the door, just dressed like a tourist. With
with his little shirt on and...
Just like iconic.
But still got his hat.
Yeah, and he just shoots straight through her.
In the stomach.
Yeah.
It's just the lower stomach, isn't it?
And through the back,
spine.
Through the spine. And you get this, man, sinister... Because he shoots through her and he's like, she thinks she's the coffee table edition. There's a hole in the jacket and the spine appears to be damaged. It's like,
what he says in this scene,
this one won't be walking off the shelf.
Exactly, that one. I was like, you little bitch. Fucking hell, Christ.
The writing in
the writing is really good.
Incredible.
Really, really good. And that's the kind of sass and dark humour that I just adore.
And then ends it with, Always the problem with softbacks.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
All the while, Gordon's having his life kicked out of him in the background.
Yeah. And he's like saying, why are you doing this? And Joker's just saying, to prove a point.
Yeah. And this is the bit I was on about earlier when Barbara's crying.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon's been taken away and I can't remember what he says, and he's unbuttoning her shirt and then it ends.
Mm.
It's like, what else does he do to her?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And you see the pictures, but it's like,
but it's
anything could have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very sinister,
Yeah,
horrible to
very,
think about. Very dark.
Because also she wouldn't feel it either.
Oh my God.
What?
Okay.
No, but if she's paralysed from like the waist down, she wouldn't feel a
You're
thing,
right,
would she?
yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's so dark.
But this is what I say when it leaves
She wouldn't feel it.
She wouldn't feel a thing. This is what I mean when you say you don't know what he did.
It's true.
Where's that coffee table leg?
Oh my God. Well, you're right, yeah. So, Gordon gets taken to the circus, to the fairground, not the circus.
Fairground, yeah.
To the fairground. Well, he's got all these circus freaks. Joker.
What are they?
I don't know. Some deformed people in some way. They're like babies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, strange. So Joker's on the hill of all these baby dolls.
Yeah.
Creepy. He's basically just trying to drive Gordon mad. With sending him through like a ghost train.
Yeah, and it's showing pictures of Barbara and stuff like that.
Horrendous stuff.
And he's naked, isn't he?
Yeah, stripped down naked. And this is where he says about there's always madness, no rules, no sanity clause. Yeah. You just lose yourself in it.
That's his monologue, isn't it? His memories monologue. As he's coming down like the steps towards him and
yes.
really, really striking stuff. Really, really striking.
I love this as well when he's in the courtroom.
Yeah.
And he's talking about like, how do you decide as a jury against someone who just refuses to follow the law? And like, you got to throw the book at him, and Batman just pops up. The silhouette of Batman is like, you're not following your own rules, are you, Gordon?
Yes.
It's just great.
Yeah.
And then Joker does like a little song about being loony.
Being loony.
It's just wonderful.
Yeah, it is really. Oh.
So, Batman's invited to the fair.
He is.
Let's get the big altercation.
Mm-hmm.
All the freaks attack him.
Yeah.
Obviously, Batman just
shrugs them off. Bosh, bosh. Pow.
He finds Gordon, and Gordon's like pleading with him. It's like, this must be done by the book.
Yeah.
Don't fall into his hands.
Yeah. Don't let him turn you to him.
Yeah. And Joker's just saying, the difference, as you said, the difference between you and me is one bad day. It's just like,
I mean, he's not wrong either.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
Yeah. They've just fallen both into this madness, but a different side of madness.
Yeah.
Yes, it's madness that Joker roams the streets dressed as a bat. That is madness. If you really put it into a sentence.
That's the guy with the rubber fetish right there.
But it's great that Joker's here to basically, he wants Batman to break that one rule.
That's like been his ultimate goal the entire time. Like through every version of Joker we've ever seen, that's what he wants to do.
It's all he wants.
Yeah.
It's all he wants. And Batman's just struggling to understand what the Joker wants. Obviously, he's pure madness and there's no reason with him. But what does he want other than making Batman kill him? He must want something else. So they're finally confronted after going through the House of Mirrors and all that stuff. We're realising that they're both just obsessed about each other. And Joker decides he's going to tell him a joke.
Yes.
We get the whole joke about the flashlight and
the walkway.
Yeah, the two
two
inmates. Yeah, and you just turn the light off if I try and walk across, all that stuff. And we get this final
I'm
shot.
sorry, but there is nothing more fucking terrifying than the Joker laughing, but also the Batman laughing along with him. It's fucking creepy as
I want you to tell me about this ending.
Right.
Okay. What is your interpretation of this? Many people say one thing. I think another thing.
Right.
What's happening here? Joker tells a joke. And Batman laughs.
Laughs. Sorry. And then
it pans down, and we don't see the end.
we don't see the end. Joker stops laughing, but Batman continues to laugh.
Yes.
So that, for me, now I'm thinking about it, means the Joker's done something to him.
The Joker's done something to him.
Yeah.
Or Batman's done something to him.
No, Joker.
Batman's still laughing.
I don't know.
Many people think,
Right.
this was the theory, that Batman strangles the Joker.
You don't hear that.
I know you don't.
Well, that's not true then.
But that's what many people think.
Fine.
That it pans away, and then Joker stops laughing, and Batman's still laughing, and it's like he's lost it. He's whatever he does, maybe he's strangled him, maybe he's done something, but Joker stops. To me, I think the totally opposite side of the coin, where Batman gives the Joker exactly what he wanted. He laughed at his jokes.
That's actually quite a really simple way to do it, yeah. That's quite...
This stand-up comedian who always...
Because the Joker's not funny.
Yeah, he's not. But the Joker, like, Batman's the smartest man in the room, we all know. And the Joker was this stand-up comedian
All he wants
no
is...
one ever laughed.
Yeah. All he wants is someone to laugh at his jokes. That's it, yeah.
So the Joker
That makes
tells
sense,
the joke,
actually.
and Batman laughs. And it's like, could this be a turn of the corner?
That makes a lot of sense.
Probably won't, but...
No, of course not.
But it's symbolic of
I get that.
where the Joker came from. It works so well with this origin of his, and I think it's pretty beautiful.
I think that makes more sense, actually.
Yeah, I always read, Batman killed him, and I was like, that just doesn't work for me.
No, because then you've just wasted a whole story, because that's actually got what he wants.
He's like, Joker got what he wanted, and he got Batman to kill him. But
and also,
like,
why wouldn't you see that?
Yeah. It never worked for me. But I think that
makes more sense.
I think that is, and I think that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Kind of puts them on the same page,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, exactly. And let me say this as well. Have you read Three Jokers?
No, not yet.
So, The Three Jokers came out a few years ago now, but it is about Batman believing there to be more than one Joker that exists from all different eras, right? You get the classic Joker.
Oh my God, we've spoken about this before, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You get like the Joker who cut his own face off, the
Yes,
Joker who beat Jason Todd, right?
Yep.
So there's this whole investigation about finding out if this is true or not. We get to the end of this Three Joker story, right? And it's all about never knowing who the Joker's going to be. And then right at the end of the story, right, Batman goes and visits and has been helping the Joker's wife all along.
She's alive.
And she went into witness protection because she knew that he was going to rob that place.
Oh.
And Batman's known all along.
Oh, fucking hell. That'd make it even worse.
Yeah, he's known all along.
Jesus.
And he's been helping her.
And his son or daughter or whoever.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I think that's so good.
Oh,
and I got
paid to see that.
Yeah, I got to the end of that story. I was like, that's fucking amazing.
Fucking hell, Christ. I'm going to have to read that now.
Yeah, Three Jokers, if you're interested.
But I'm dying for the Batman Who Laughs. I'm dying for it so much.
One day, maybe.
That's so dark. And it's my absolute favourite.
Yeah.
Absolute favourite.
I'd want to see all the iterations, though. All the different Jokers, all the different Justice League Jokers. That'd be a lot of fun. But that's the end of Clean Joke. Is it?
Ending scene.
What's the ending scene?
Post credits.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You forgot about it already.
Barbara turned into Oracle.
Yeah. See, this is all I think that was what it was for.
To turn
the whole
into
beginning
Oracle.
bit. Yeah.
So you don't like her turning into Oracle? That's her character. That's what she turns into.
Give or take.
Yeah. I mean, she's in a wheelchair. It still happened.
Okay. She's still scarred from the Joker. It's fine.
Let's talk about what you think about this film. Do you want me to go first?
No, I'll go first.
Okay, go on.
Fine. There are parts of part one that I thoroughly enjoyed, but I still think could have done without. But part two just reigns supreme for me, but it just doesn't balance out properly for me. I needed more Joker, I think.
Okay.
But what I got of him and his origin and the way he is, and Mark Hamill are just incredible. But it just doesn't outweigh what happened in part 1.
Okay, I can get that. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. The first half, I always forget about the first half of the film.
Clearly, you forgot about Barbara a minute ago.
Yeah, I just forget of the whole Paris storyline. I forget because I just think Killing Joke.
Yeah.
That is
because
what I'm
it's not
thinking
part
of
of Killing Joke.
And because I'm so used to the graphic novel, I don't think
exactly.
about that part. So I understand that. I still enjoy it, though. I still enjoy it. And I think the back end of the story is absolutely incredible. I just love the whole metaphorical nature of the story.
Yeah.
And,
just like the symbolism as well. And just seeing Joker as a man, as a loving man.
Yeah.
It just propels the cruelness even more, because what he does to Barbara, that man would never have done, ever.
Yeah.
And it's what he's been turned into.
But it's one of those things again, like Under the Red Hood. It is a story that has shaped everything going beyond it. Yeah. Right? It is something that's a staple of the world now. Everyone knows it happened. It's not a throwaway story. This is something that's part of history that happened in the Batman mythology. Yeah. And I love it for that. And it's so bloody dark.
Yeah,
and it is a crucial story to tell. I bloody love it. And I think it is a worthy film that comes off the back of the graphic novel. The graphic novel is 10 out of 10. I absolutely think it's beautiful. It is amazing.
It's illustrated it's one of the best, I think. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful.
I can understand why people wouldn't like this. Maybe they don't like the whole Batman Barbara relationship. Maybe they don't like the first half. But I still think it's amazing. I love it. It's a 9 out of 10.
Fucking hell. Wow. Okay. Mine's a little bit lower.
Okay. How much lower?
A 6.
Oh, shit.
I was toying with a 7, but it's the beginning bit just really ruins it for me.
But you love it. But I thought you really liked the second half.
I love the second half, but it just doesn't outweigh it enough.
Okay. That's fair. So you'd like it to be a short film, if anything?
Yeah. I'd happy The Killing Joke to be a short film.
Okay.
That wouldn't bother me at all.
It's quite short anyway, 77 minutes.
Well, it's too long when it comes to Barbara, so...
Well, that's interesting. Okay. So we got a 6 and a 9. 69.
Hey? Not now, Paul.
Which brings us to a 7.5.
Oh, God. What we're
arguing
with now?
7.5. We're tackling 4 films now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay. And I think we're going to be head-to-head on most of them.
And this goes to Letterboxd, which I always lose.
Yes. Maybe. Who knows? Ugh. You probably won't in this one. I don't think it's highly rated. So the first one it's up against is Superman Returns. So I gave Superman Returns a 7. You gave it an 8.
This is worse.
Of course it is. You give it an 8.
Yeah. I'd rather watch Superman Returns again.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. We've got to go to Letterboxd. We both...
Well, I already know what
by majority.
It's 2.6 or something. I'm sure it is.
This is going to be... It'll be close. We'll have a look. So, Batman The Killing Joke is on a 2.8.
Yeah, I don't think Superman Returns is on that. No matter how many times I score it out of 10.
And Superman Returns is on a 2.6. So
what did I say?
It hurdles over Superman Returns, and we go to Batman.
You're letting me down, you people on Letterboxd.
Batman the movie. So this is the Adam West one. Okay.
Oh, I'd rather watch that again as well.
Of course you would. You gave it an 8. And I gave it a 7. Same rules apply. And I'm going to tell you right now, surely.
What was Killing Joke again? 2.8?
2.8.
Surely Batman the movie is higher.
Yeah. It's a 3.3. There you go. It sits under Batman the movie.
Fine. And above Superman.
Yeah. That's a fine placing. That's a fine placing. There we go. So it becomes our new number 16.
Okay.
There we go. It's like middle tier. Very middle.
Yeah.
It's right bang in the middle of all our tier.
So if it was shorter, it'd be a lot higher than that.
Maybe.
No, it would be.
If you're short, you'll end up being higher.
Don't be sass with me, boy. Okay, fair enough.
Well, there you go. Batman the Killing Joke, everyone. I very much enjoyed watching that film again. Bloody beautiful. And sorry Scott didn't.
It's just the first half. That's the only problem.
So, we've got one more film
we have
to cover in the Cackles and Capes season, and that is Joker.
From 2019?
Yeah, is it 19?
I'm sure
I
it's
think
19,
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Correct.
2019.
Yes, so that Joker, we've already covered Joker Folio Due. So
I'm trying to cut that out of my mind so I can watch this in peace.
in peace.
Or without thinking ahead.
I guess so. So yeah, that's what we've got to
angry.
look forward to next in the final episode of the Cackles and Capes season. And other than that, we hope you had fun with this episode and go watch
We're back,
Joker.
guys. We're back.
We're back.
We're back on track.
Hell yeah.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.